morning students. Today we are going to start chapter 3, that is consumer equilibrium and utility analysis. I skipped chapter 2 because that is the PPC, production possibility curve. It is deleted by the CBSE board. Because of this reason directly we are going to start chapter 3, consumer equilibrium through utility analysis. Now, what is the meaning of consumer? All of you know who uses goods and services to satisfy their wants. For direct satisfaction, whatever you are using goods and services, it means you are the consumer. It means who is using goods and services to get maximum satisfaction or to get direct satisfaction, that person is known as a consumer. All of you know. Now, utility. What is the meaning of utility? If any commodity who has want satisfying power of a man, it means that commodity has a utility. It means want satisfying power of a commodity. I have given you very easy definition. If any commodity has the power to satisfy your wants, it means that commodity has a utility. It means the satisfaction right from the commodity. If any commodity, that means that commodity is useful for you. It means when it is useful for you, it has a utility. Clear? Want satisfying power of a commodity is known as a utility. If I am using this marker, it means it has a power to satisfy my wants. It means it has a utility. If you are using microeconomics book, it means it is a useful for you. It is the want satisfying power. So because of this reason, that microeconomics book has a utility. Clear? Now I am using this board. It means that board is also satisfying my power. Due to this reason, this board has also utility. Clear? What is the meaning of now utility? Want satisfying power of a commodity. Any commodity has a power to satisfy your wants. It means it has a utility. Clear? It is a subjective. It means varies from person to person. It is varies from person to person. This marker is useful for me, but while you are writing, this marker is not useful for you. So this marker has a utility for me, but not for you. Clear? Say this board is useful for me. So this board has a utility for me, but it is not satisfying your wants. Because of this reason, this board is not useful for you. So utility is not derived from you, from this board. Clear? Same with if you are writing anything on your copy, that copy has a want satisfying power of yours. So because of this reason, that has a utility for you only. It means it varies from person to person, but that notebook is not useful for your mama, your papa. Due to this reason, that notebook has don't useful for them, and that notebook has don't utility, not any kind of utility for them. It means utility, the commodity which is satisfying your wants. So that notebook is satisfying your wants, and it varies from person to person. It is not compulsory that commodity which is useful for you, the same commodity is useful for any other person. It is varies from person to person. It means it changes from person to person. Clear? Now the features of utility. What is the features of utility? Utility is emotional, not physical. You can feel that I am satisfied by consuming this commodity, by consuming cold drinks, by consuming coffee. I can only feel that yes, my wants are satisfying right now. You cannot measure it. It means you cannot see in a physical manner. So because of this reason, utility is emotional, not physical. No commodity has its own utility. If a cold drink bottle remains here in front of me, but I am not feeling to have it, So in that condition, that commodity has not its utility for me. So a commodity, if I am not using this marker, it means it does not have own utility. Only my wants, men's wants, make them useful. Only when I am going to use it, then only it will be useful. And when it is useful for anyone, it means it has a utility. If I am not using this, it means it has not utility. Clear? Now, I just want to give you one example. If there is a toxicant things keeping in front of me, but I am not used to do it, used to have it. So in that condition, that toxicant things is not useful for me because it does not have any power to satisfy my wants. Clear? But similarly, a person who is a drunkard, who used to use that toxicant things is useful for him. Because that toxicant thinks that liquor drink is satisfying his power. That's why I told you it varies from person to person. Clear? Microeconomics books is useful for you, but similarly, if I am going to give you physics books, it is not useful for a commerce student. So physics book has not any kind of utility for you. It varies from person to person. Only man's want make them useful. Utility is measurable. Definitely utility is measurable. By how we are going to measure, how you are going to measure your satisfaction. Ma'am said it is emotional. Yes, it is emotional, but we can measure in terms of money. Suppose I just want to give you one example. A person who is feeling so thirsty and he is in a desert area. He is not finding water anywhere and he has the 1 lakh rupees in his pocket. So when he saw a bottle of water, then he want to purchase that bottle. Even he wants to give for that 1 lakh rupees, because if he is not going to get that bottle of water or bottle, then he will die. He knows he will die. So that water bottle gives him a maximum satisfaction, and that maximum satisfaction he measured by the money. He wants to pay 1 lakh rupees even for a single water bottle. So utility can be measured, but we can measure by money. Clear? If this marker is providing me satisfaction and I can pay 30 rupees for it, what is the satisfaction level of that? 30 rupees, which I measure in money. Clear? Now utility can drive to buy the commodity. You cannot say that this commodity is useful for me, this commodity is useful for me. If you are watching so many mobiles at a store, at a shop, you cannot say that is useful for me. It doesn't have any kind of utility. Why? Because you are not buying to use it. If until unless you are not buying, until unless you are not paying anything, you are not doing sacrifice, you are not purchasing, you are not using, that commodity will not be gives you satisfaction. And until unless it's not give you satisfaction, utility cannot be drive. Clear? If suppose a beggar who is sitting on the road and he is watching so many cars, bicycles and bikes also. He want to purchase it. But do you think that that car, that bicycle, that bikes gives him a satisfaction? No, because he doesn't have a power to buy it. Until unless he is not buying, he is not using that commodity, he cannot get a satisfaction. It means he cannot get a utility. For utility, they have to use that commodity. Yes, utility is not affected by the principle of values. It does not matter its principle is beyond your principle of value or beyond it now. It means, what does the mean of that? I have given you right now the example. Suppose a person who used to use liquor things, drinks. Clear? So after having it, he he is creating unrest in the society, although it is against the principle of value. That liquor thing is harmful for his health also, but still that liquor drink, whatever he is consuming, it has a capacity to satisfy his wants. It means that liquor drink has a utility. It means it is not affected by the principle of values. Clear? Now, next we are going to discuss types of utility. Types of utility. There are two types of utility: total utility and marginal utility. The total satisfaction derived from the certain quantity of the consumption. That means that is of any commodity or service, that is known as a total utility. It means, what is the meaning of that? It means total satisfaction derived from the total consumption of goods and services. That means that is known as a total utility. Suppose I have taken first apple. From that I have got 10 utility. It means 10 utils satisfaction. It means that is known as a total utility. Again I have taken second apple. While consuming the second apple, I have got satisfaction 8. So total utility will be, after consuming 2 units, how much it will be? 18 utils. Clear? By first apple which I have consumed, I got satisfaction equal to 10 utils. By second apple, I got satisfaction of 8 utils. So total satisfaction, how much I have got? 18 after consuming 2 commodities. That means that is known as a total utility. Clear? Suppose third apple I have consumed. By consuming third apple, I have got 6 utils satisfaction. So if anyone is going to ask how much total satisfaction you have got, that means that is known as a 24. So after consuming 3 apples, I got satisfaction equal to 24. That is known as a total utility. Differently, I will explain you with schedule and diagram. Now, what is the meaning of marginal utility? Marginal, it is a very important topic of your syllabus. Till 12th class, end chapter, you are going to use the word marginal. What is the meaning of marginal? Marginal means additional. Marginal means additional. It means change in total utility due to change in consumption or change in quantity. Change, it means additional. How much I am going to get additional satisfaction by consuming additional quantity. That means it is known as a marginal utility. It means change in total utility from the consumption of extra unit of any commodity. That is known as the marginal. Marginal you can find out very easily, that is additional. Whatever you are going to get additional from additional consumption, that is known as marginal. How to calculate marginal? I'll explain you right now how to calculate total utility and how to calculate marginal utility. Marginal utility can be calculated through change in total utility divided by change in quantity. Change in total utility divided by change in quantity, you will be able to find out marginal utility. Clear? Now, I am going to explain you by schedule and diagram, which you will be able to understand very easily. I want to tell you one more thing. Utility can be measured in utils. Always satisfaction which we are going to measure, utility can be measured in terms of utils. So, I am going to explain you with schedule and diagram. person is hungry. And he is consuming apples. He is hungry and he is consuming apples. First of all, units of apples. First column, the second column, that is utility derived. Clear? Third column, that will be total utility, and the fourth column, that is marginal utility, which is denoted by MU. TU equal to total utility, MU equal to marginal utility. Now, suppose a person is hungry and he is consuming apples. First apple he has consumed. How much satisfaction? How much utility drive? It means how much satisfaction drive? 10. Clear? The total utility will be 10. No additional units is consumed. So at first unit, if you want, then you can write 10. If you want, then you can leave it blank. Suppose he has consumed second apple. Then from second apple he is getting satisfaction 8. So total utility, how much after second unit will be? 10 plus 8. How much it will be? 18. Now marginal utility, how we are going to calculate? We can calculate marginal utility through this example. Change in TU divided by change in Q. Change in TU. TU, it means how much it is changed? 18 minus 10. Look at there. I am going to explain it. 18 minus 10. Change in total utility. How much it is changes? 8. Divided by change in quantity. First he was consuming 2 and now he is consuming 1. 2 minus 1. So how much it will be? 1. Marginal utility will be 8. Clear? Now suppose he is consuming third apple. By consuming third apple he is able to get 6 satisfaction. How much total satisfaction? Total utility will be there. 18 plus 6. 10 plus 8, 18 plus 6, 24. Clear? Now change in total utility. How much it is changes? 24 minus 18. I am doing it verbally. 24 minus 18. How much it is? 6. 3 minus 2. How much it is? Again 1. So how much marginal utility will be? 6. Suppose again he is consuming fourth apple, and from consuming fourth apple we are able to get satisfaction 2. How much total satisfaction will be there? Count it. 26. You can count directly also. 24 plus 2, 26. Now change in total utility. How much changes it is there? 2. And how much quantity changes? 1. So marginal utility will be 2. Clear? Now I am going to draw the diagram. Look at here. Clear? 0, x, y. Here we are taking units of apples. Clear? Here we are going to take total utility and marginal utility. OY axis we are taking total utility. It is the first law of your microeconomics. So you can write it in short form also, TU and MU. Now total utility and marginal utility. Clear? Now look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 2, not 2, that is still 26. So we can take 10, 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. Clear? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. Now I am writing it in a short form so you will be able to understand very easily. 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. Here we are taking PU and NP. Clear? Now look at it. At first unit, first of all we are going to draw TU. At first unit, how much total utility drive? 10. 10. At second unit, that is 18. Clear? At third unit it is 24. At fourth unit it is 26. Clear? Now you can see this is total utility. Right here A, B, C, D and total utility. Clear? Now marginal utility. Now we are going to draw marginal utility. Marginal utility at first unit, that is 10. Clear? At second unit it is 8. At third unit it is 6. At fourth unit it is 2. So draw it. Clear? Now marginal unit you can go for minus also. Clear? This is marginal unit. A, B, C and D. Marginal unit. Now the next topic next topic is relationship between total unit and marginal unit, which we are going to discuss in the next session. Thank you.